Here we go. Indiana wins. Trace Jackson Davis, big in the second half. He started off a little slow, but as a team, we started off fast. We were up and down the court. I think we hit our first 8 buckets. Malik Reneau is killing me. Silly turnovers. He should not be driving the ball. He should not. He does have that nice jump hook. And, he made some good passes today, but he's made some horrible mistakes too. Will he improve next year? I have no idea. No clue. Jalen Hood-Schifino was kind of just, I don't know. He was off behind the arc, but he was hitting all his mid-range. He drove it in. He was blocked quite a few times today, but it's what happens when you go among the trees, and it happens. But so was Trace Jackson Davis got blocked a couple times today too, but he also got a bunch of blocks. Trace Jackson Davis ended up with 24 points. Jalen Hood-Schifino, I think he ended up with 20. But yeah, they were both huge in this game. I personally think they need to start sharing the ball a little bit more. I know the offense goes through Trace Jackson Davis and Jalen Hood-Schifino, but I think we need to start popping some people open behind the arc other than Jalen Hood-Schifino, because there were some shots hit that were big, extremely big. Jalen Hood-Schifino, I think, shot the dagger there toward the end of the game. I think he hit the 3 with a minute 50 left, or it might have been 2 minutes left, something like that. Huge. So Indiana wins the game. We're going to talk a little bit about the Colts as well, but big news is Indiana's now seeded 4. Is now a 4 seed for sure, and they are going dancing and going to have the bye. So it's going to be interesting. The Colts, man, tell you what, let's get back to it. I know the introduction, I started talking about IU, but I've got to jump to the Colts. The Colts have lost the first round pick. They did not try to trade up and return. The Ravens have the first round pick. So where does that leave them? Well, I'm telling you where it's going to leave them. They're probably going to get Levis. It's probably who they're going to end up with, is Levis. So we're about to find out just how good Levis is. The Colts, Indianapolis Colts, just screwed herself, honestly. So we're talking C.J. Stroud's gone now. Bryce Young, definitely gone now. And who's that leave you? Leaves you with a few quarterbacks. One of them will not be ready for a couple of years. The other one is going to be Levis. So Levis didn't look too bad. He doesn't. His problem, I'm just going to be straight with you guys. His problem is, number one, he comes across cocky. I think he's trying to come across confident. That confidence is cockiness, though. He needs to chill out. He does not need to be rolling into any locker room and think that he was going to come across anything but cocky the way he is talking. He should be confident in his arm. He should be confident in his athletic ability, but he should not come across cocky. It's completely two different things, and somebody needs to inform him of this. So that's who we're probably going to end up with. I'm not for sure how good he's going to be, though. Is he going to be a playoff or even a Super Bowl type of quarterback? Probably not. It's what I'm afraid of, anyways. But we'll have to see how things go. And it's looking better and better that we're probably going to end up with Marvin Harrison Jr. because Indianapolis just screwed themselves, as well as the fans that thought for sure that there was somebody that had a brain up there in Indianapolis that would actually go ahead and move up to number 1 and pull either C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young. Why the fuck? I'm speechless. I thought that, everybody's playing, trying to keep their jobs around Indianapolis. Because I'm telling you right now, if we don't end up going and doing better than what we did last year, there's going to be some people without some jobs. There is no reason for what happened to happen. Not to move up and get that number one, it was fucking retarded. And what that's going to cause is, if they thought that they were actually going to try to pull that off draft day, that just shows how stupid of a general manager we have. That's just basically it. I don't get it. I hope to God he pulls a fucking rabbit out of his ass and shows us, hey, I'm smarter than what y'all think I am. This is who I got, and look, he's a unicorn. I hope to God that happens, because if it doesn't, I want him to fuck out. This is stupid. I've had enough. I cannot understand how we could keep him employed with what he does. He plays it safe. What he does is he drafts safe. He tries to pull the safest fucking players possible without pulling number ones. And I'll never understand it. And somehow he's convincing everybody that he can do this and be Super Bowl contenders. Bullshit. So I don't know what he's got under his fucking hat. I guess he's hoping that our new coach can do something with a quarterback that might be a piece of crap because he can't do his job. And this is how I feel, and I'm a little upset about it. Even though I'm in a great mood because Indiana did their job. The Colts just let me down. I guarantee I'm not saying he, but the Colts organization let all fans down. There is no way anybody's happy with what happened. Bunch of bullshit. Now, let me steer this road wreck back onto the road here. Let's get back on the track. So, anyways, Indiana going dancing. How exciting would it be if Indiana beats? Who is it they play? Indiana. I believe they play Penn State. If they beat Penn State, Purdue wins their game. It is now Indiana and Purdue in the final Big Ten matchup. Indiana wins that game. Indiana will have their number. That's what it's going to look like. But yeah, so it's going to be Purdue and Ohio State, Indiana and Penn State. And Indiana should win this game. They should win this game. Yes, we lost it to them at home. We got the freshest legs, and I believe that we got the best possibility of winning this game. Purdue probably going to win their game against Ohio State. However, Ohio State is on a run. Again, Purdue's got the freshest legs, but it would be a huge Big Ten battle. Indiana versus Purdue again. Whew. That would be a tremendous outcome, I think, in fandom, and a tremendous game. I think that the Big Ten tournament would guarantee benefit from this. So exciting. Indiana, though, I said this again. I said this before, and I will say it again. I'm really not worried. If we would have lost today, it would have sucked just because we would have been a fifth seed most likely. Us winning today is guaranteeing our fourth seed. But whether or not we actually win the Big Ten tournament, I wouldn't care normally. But we have a shot to play Purdue again. Just saying. But yeah, can't wait until next week. Find out who's the Big Ten champion. Just saying. And then we have the Colts. And I want somebody to come out and speak, have a press conference from the Colts organization explaining what's going to happen now. Because I'm confused. Just confused. But let's always top it off with some good news. Let's go IU.